a Duterte comeback is almost inevitable, guys, in one way or another, unless two things come together. One is BBM has to really step up his game. I think BBM was just bugbog sarado siya sa worst budget ever, PhilHealth, ayuda issue, bugbog sarado din siya after the ICC issue. And ano yung ginawa niya? I mean, yes, Claire Castro is doing fantastic on her own part, but she's not the president. It should be the president himself to rally the nation, etc. So basically, I think BBM has to go for broke. Um, Maraming kaso mga Duterte, maraming kaso yung mga Duterte-aligned candidates, maraming kaso yung mga ibang trapo. Last time I checked, the president is the head of the executive, NBI, Department of Justice, whatever, right? Kung may mga kaso, may mga ganun, go for it. Whether that will be uh, tethered dun sa, kung ididikit mo yun dun sa issue ng Sara impeachment and numbers, or whether directly you just go after them. Like Sara, may direct threat sa presidente, NBI, ganun. BBM has still levers of power. So, yes, he will be a lame duck if he's not willing to use the powers he has. But he will not be a lame duck if he smartly uses the power he has. Right? It's as simple as that. So, yeah, kailangan mag-step up si BBM, including in terms of his communication strategy. He has to step up. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'm barely hearing BBM at all. He has to speak. I mean, we had Digong for 6 years na every night nag-istorya is sabog all over the place. Work from Hague talagang ang ano niya. Um, but but that was entertaining. That was politically very effective. Audience impact. I mean, si Digong yung walang kakwenta-kwentang kandidato pero may audience impact kasi nakakatawa and all. Pero merit-wise, zero. Pero audience favorite. Mr. Congeniality-ish. Or like in a dark, clownish, whatever way. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. And then BBM gives one nice formal speech, then walang follow through. Right? Gives that big speech on nung na-threaten siya ni Sara, and then after that, hindi, you never know. Okay pa rin, pwede kami maging friend. And then, yung sa Lawag, big speech siya, ganyan, kami, hindi kami formally, ganyan, and then walang follow through. Or walang follow through yung mga muchacha niya, yung mga aliado niya. And then ngayon, sasabihin niya, ayoko ng trial, ganun, like, it's it's pathetic. I'm sorry, it's pathetic. Like either you just shut up and don't say anything about it if you wanna project neutrality, or just stop throwing a wet blanket over what your allies and others are trying to do, right? And then after the ICC, what the heck was anong pinagsasabi ni Marcos after ICC arrest ni? Parang mas me. Dude, you have to step up, man. You're the president, right? This is your time. You're gonna be worse than lame duck. Bubugbugin kayo ng sarado until 2028, and then pag bumalik ang mga Duterte, yari kayo. Ganon kasimple lang yung situation ng BBM. It's gonna be an existential crisis for him, his family, everyone, if the Dutertes come back. And Dutertes are not hiding their glee at the possibility of coming back and visiting vengeance. So yeah, BBM has to step up. For heaven's sake, you're the commander-in-chief. You still have 1-2 years before becoming technically lame duck or whatever. Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling. Do your thing. Right? You're the president, for heaven's sake. Speak out. Huwag kang matakot. Ako nga nagbabash ako ng 100 times a day. Wala ka pake. If you think you're good enough, you became the president, what the heck? Step it up. Step it up. And at the same time, ayusin niyo yung mga problema niyo, yung PhilHealth issue, yung mga Maharlika Fund, yung mga, kung ano mga kapalpakan, yung mga 20 peso kada kilo. Go ahead. And anyway, hindi naman nag-succeed si Trillanes for Caloocan, although he got close to 35-40% of the votes. That's quite impressive. But Trillanes could be very helpful. Andy, he's the tigre. You still have Torre there, who could be the next PNP chief. Isa pang tigre. So it's not like walang mga tigre nasa So even if sigabin natin kuting yung isa, dito pa rin yung mga tigre. So get the work done. Get the work done. Okay. You only have 2 years. Otherwise, yayarin kayo ng mga Dutertes. Get it going. And that brings, guys, us to the penultimate issue. Ano naman ang gagawin ng genuine opposition? Obviously, kung genuine opposition ka, sisiguraduhin walang martial law mangyari, sisiguraduhin mo hindi makalimutan ng tao yung dictatorship ni Marcos at yung legacy niya at yung mga, yes, and fiscalize 100%. But, Leila, Chell, prosecution team. There are even suggestion na as private prosecutor na lang si Luke Espirito. So you're already having a buy-in or involvement of progressives dito sa prosecution ni Sara Duterte. So all in na sila. But Risa, bam! Or if na-endorse ng INC yung isa. And then Kiko, right? What are you gonna do? You don't have the numbers. You're just three at most. So how are you gonna do it? Who are you gonna work with, right? What are the constellation of candidates you're looking at? If Rafi Tulfo, who's could be the next top presidential candidate, if Sara is taken out of equation, are you gonna work with Rafi quietly? Are you gonna work with some of the other trapos na takot na directly go against Duterte, but at the same time also see the logic? What are you gonna do about that? So yun guys, yun yung mga mahalagang issue. Magka-crystallize ba ito? Will Chel, Checky Bam, Leila, all of them, Risa, work together, get something going? Will there be the mitochondria of holding Sara Duterte accountable while at the same time watching BBM? And then will there be, ultimately, this is the question, will there be a interface between BBM and the pink progressives since ang common threat ngayon is the Duterte comeback? And not to mention the accountability issue. Pag makabalik ang Duterte, yari lahat. Hindi lang mga BBM, yari din ang mga pinks. Right? Akbayan is going to be red tag right and left if Dutertes are back. You think Sara will forgive Akbayan for being the first sponsor of the impeachment against her? You think Sara will be nice to them? Absolutely not. You think the DDS will be fine with the power sharing with the pinks for 2028? No. So I think we have to be very clear about it. BBM, I mean, I can go Dante Alighieri. Purgatorio. 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 Okay, nothing perfect, far from perfect, problematic, everything. But you're talking about seventh circle of hell if the comeback thing happens. And it's gonna be like que horror for everyone. It's gonna be que horror for everyone. Why am I more Italian? I'm supposed to be British. It's gonna I mean, how else can I spell this out? Okay? Gets kayo mga pings na kaibigan natin have every legitimate reason to be pissed off and angry and want to hold the Marcoses accountable. But, believe me, pag nakabalik ang mga Dutertes, yari lahat. Yari lahat. And yari yung demokrasya natin, ekonomiya natin, forget about it. Forget about it. You know guys, I'm not fan of BBM. I think ang dami niya kapalpakan, ang dami niya mga ek-ek. What did we expect, right? Ano ba achievement ng tao na to nung ano siya? I mean, I was just here talking to some folks from Oxford and all. I was like, and said, he didn't even graduate, did it? Like, yung mga ganun. Like, what did they give him? So, you get what I'm saying? Like, no fun at all. But, guys, we have democratic space right now. De Lima nakabalik sa Kongreso. Akbayan, best performance probably ever. Right? Top of the party list ever. All of this is happening during BBS time. Not because BBM is great. It's because BBM at least is not a direct threat in ways that Duterte's will be once they come back. So how else am I going to spell this out when I talk about tactical alliances and tactical voting and all of that? Obviously, hindi nag-working tactical voting as much as it should have. Kaya nga you got Camille and Aimee instead of, I don't know, Abalos or Pacquiao or whatever. This is not an ideal world. Numbers game to. Fantastic ranking for Bam and Kiko, but they're just 2 votes. And then there's just Riza. That's it. So in that situation, if the Pinks don't make the right move, Duterte come back to. And at the same time, Pinks also have to be very clear if there's going to be a tactical alliance, they still fiscalize Marcos. Do you get what I'm saying? These are tough choices. These are hard choices, guys. Hard choices. So I just hope people are not taking the wrong lessons out of these elections. Yes, Bam did very well. Yes, Kiko did way better than everyone expected. But let's be honest, nakalusot sila because basically nagkaroon ng, they were able to get support from both sides because the both sides are trying to court them. Come 2028, that's not going to be the case anymore because the Pinks should field their own presidential candidate. And then, diyan banggaan na with the DDS. Because BBM has no candidate for 2028. Sino candidate niya? Hello? Like, look at the options. Like, 1% lang yung isa. So, yeah. And this is all about 2028. Right? If Sara is seen as the inevitable next president, good luck holding them accountable and good luck holding them back once they're in power. Okay, before I say something more, I get more Italiano with the espresso and everything. I'm eating here and put myself in trouble, guys. Please, don't take it against me when I raise these issues because I look at 5, 6, 7 years from now. I look at 2, 3 steps from now. Hindi lang ako, I just look at the elections yesterday or election 10 years ago. Guys, you have to be strategically minded and look at all of the scenarios. And I'm telling you guys, if you were to bet today, the most likely scenario, if BBM doesn't step up, if the Pinks don't do the right thing, if there were to be no tactical coalition, Duterte's will be back. Yayarin lahat. Now, I don't know if basta will do yung sabi niya sa lahat ng Ilocanos. I don't know about that. But, yari lahat, guys. You think Akbayan will have political democratic space if Sara or DDS are the president again? Good luck sa lahat. You think Bam and Kiko are gonna have an easy time? You think Riza will have... Forget about it, guys. Forget about it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, real talk tayo. Let's have a real talk. So dun sa mga tao na gusto mag-shutdown, oh Richard, nag-intriga ka, get out of here. It's because of... I'll be a gentle. It's because of those people, wonderful people, amazing people. Kaya nga tayo nasa mess na yan eh. If the Dilawan were really good, Duterte would have been disqualified from even running for president. The reason why nasa Duterte decade tayo is because sa kapalpakan ng ginawa ng mga Dilawan when they had the chance to make sure ma-filter out yung mga katulad ni Digong. And they didn't. And next thing you know, anong ginawa nila when Digong was in power? Right? How effective was their resistance? Nung kinulong si Leila de Lima, ano yung mga solid expression of solidarity? So, please lang guys, just because some folks did number 2, number 5 now, let's not forget they're just 2 votes. And let's not forget, these were exceptional circumstances whereby the kurut-kurut thing works. Come 2028, it's really basically down to whether it's Sara Duterte or Bongo or / someone else. I'm gonna real talk you guys on that. So that's where I'm coming from. So, yung mga iba dyan na mga wag intriga, let's just, follow the leader, let's just be happy, whatever. It's that kind of presentist, lack of strategic foresight that got us into this mess to begin with. And if you want to silence, back in 2014-15, sino ba ako nun? Diba? Ngayon din, hindi ako big shot na person. But at least now, 10 years ahead, after studying very carefully everything all around the world and in the Philippines, ito lang masasabi ko, if walang tactical alliance, if the Pinks don't get it right on what is the real primary threat to our constitutional order, if BBM doesn't step up, babalik ang mga Dutertes, yari ang lahat. Yun lang masasabi ko. And you're gonna miss whatever is happening now, no matter how Ewan and Palpak or whatever is BBM. I'm telling you guys, you're talking about Purgatorio versus 7 Circle of Hell. That's the best way I can put it. Alright? On that note, thank you very much. Maraming salamat. God bless. And talk to you soon. Medyo tumaas ang natin. Maybe it's the espresso. You blame the espresso. Okay, espresso. Thank you very much, guys. Whew. And yes, Pinks should think about fielding their own presidential candidate. Is it Bam? Is it Risa? Is it Lenny? Vico is not... Guys, yun ang gusto kong sinabi ni Vico eh. Sabi ni Vico, huwag kayong maghanap ng savior. Ang kailangan natin kilusan, ang kailangan natin organization, ang kailangan natin, guys, is forward strategic thinking. Alright? Take the world as it is and then work around it, as Macron put it. I'm not a fan of Macron, although I'll talk to these people soon, but guys, let's get real. Let's mature up, guys. Right? Politics is the art of possible, and it's art of making the possible work for the good. But if you go for purity, for perfection, for moral narcissism, or denialism, good luck sa atin lahat, yayarin tayong lahat. Basically. I have to spell it out. Okay? So, please lang, makinig kayo sa akin. I do know what I'm talking about. Alright? That's why, okay, never mind. Baka sabihin naman mayabang na naman tayo. Hindi, hampas lupa lang naman tayo kumpara sa mga kabilang channel, diba? Ang kabilang channel naman ay talagang perfect journalism, objective, whatever. Tayo, sino ba naman tayo, diba? Anyway, thank you so much. God bless. And talk to you, mapapahamak na naman ako. Oh. Anong excuse ko? Hindi naman jet lag ang excuse. And must be the hair. Medyo tumaas atang testosterone natin dyan. But guys, come on. Do you get where I'm coming from? Okay? So, please, support lang ha. Babash na naman ako after this. Love you. Talk to you soon, guys.